God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Today I want to talk about being powerless over addiction, and also becoming aware that we are powerless over everyone else's addiction also. Even though we want to fix everybody, we should really be concentrating on fixing ourselves. I want to read something that was in my morning reading this morning. I wrote it down. This is from page 65 from the Narcotics Anonymous basic text. It says, they can be analyzed, counseled, reasoned with, prayed over, threatened, beaten, or locked up. But they will not stop until they want to stop. And that's what we have to understand, is when our loved ones, our friends, family members, when they have an addiction, a lot of people want to immediately jump in and help and try to change, and they get locked inside of someone else's addiction. But what you need to understand is an addict and an alcoholic are not going to change until they want to change. Like I just said, analyzed, counseled, reasoned with, prayed over, threatened, beaten, locked up. They're not going to change until they decide enough is enough. I know it took me all these years of killing myself and to finally be on my knees 5 o'clock in the morning crying, praying to God above to save me before I said enough was enough. You can't be a codependent. You can't change anyone. You need to understand that we are only in control of our attitude. God and the universe, they're in control of all this. The sun, the moon, the weather, nature, the oceans, everything. The only thing we truly have control over is our attitude. So we have to make those conscious decisions to do what's best in our lives. Hopefully, you make those decisions before you wind up either in jail, in a mental institution, or dead. Because that is the three choices an addict and alcoholic have when it totally consumes their lives. I know you're probably saying, wow, man, Ken, you're getting kind of graphic. Well, you know what? Addiction is tough. Addiction is painful, and addiction ruins lives. It ruins relationships. It ruins families. Some people are lucky enough to where they win their family back. They get their relationships back. Others have done so much damage and caused so much pain that they never recover, except for themselves. So just remember, we have no control over other addicts. Me being an addict, the only control I have over is my attitude, and I make it positive. I try to be as kind as possible. I try to help as many people as I can. So just remember that little such saying I said. It can be analyzed, counseled, reasoned with, prayed over, threatened, beaten, or locked up. But they will not stop until they want to stop. Peace and love to you all. Peace and love.